Thank you. This film takes place in the cinematic universe filled with lots of popular characters from the comics. The comic book movie even pays homage by giving a comic book creator Stan Lee props and giving him a cameo in a scene. The story focuses on the youngest character, a teenager who's still trying to figure out how to balance his pride and powers. Since most of the target audience is about the same age as the hero in the movie, the studio throws in some PSAs to teach the audience valuable lessons during the movie-going experience. The hero is a sidekick to a more popular superhero in the cinematic universe, and he's a little upset that he's not getting enough attention. The citizens in his hometown pay him no mind and barely know his name without a Google search.
You're that spider guy on YouTube, right?
You guys are awfully immature for the Justice League.
Obviously, because of their ages, the older hero has the advantage due to his experience. It would be a closer matchup if the younger hero used his kill mode application, but he's merciful and doesn't want anyone to get hurt.
Activating instant kill.
No, I don't want to kill anybody. Kill!
I'd be pissed if I had to live in someone else's shadow too, but in this case, I don't see the problem. The veteran heroes in the movie are legendary. The sidekick's mentor is a billionaire playboy philanthropist that pays for all of his and the teenager's equipment. Also, the veteran saves the coolest gadgets for himself. For example, there's an invisible aircraft the hero uses and the teenager's stressed out for not having access to it. To deal with the stress and anxiety of always being in the background, the sidekick makes these short films to market his brand and increase his confidence. The short films don't work, but the hero gets excited when he gets a chance to prove himself by going up against a masked burglar. After letting the robber get away, the main character loses all of his confidence. To get his mind off of sucking at life, he takes a field trip and goes sightseeing. While on the field trip, his tracking device starts going off and he's alerted of another robbery. He catches the bad guy red-handed trying to steal advanced technology from his billionaire mentor. He's all like, freeze! Then a fight between the bird with the jetpack breaks out, and the bad guy is kind of getting beat down. The fight ends after one of the characters go through the portal, and that's when the younger superhero lets the villain get away. Again. This happens way too much in the movie. Every time the teenager hero is going toe-to-toe with the bad guy, he gets distracted and a disaster happens. How do you expect him to protect the neighborhood when there's no neighborhood to protect? Luckily, the veteran hero always jumps in to save the day. The young boy's lack of focus causes him to suck at his hero job, but his poor planning and lack of communication causes him to be just as bad as his day job. He gets fired and his eyes get more watery than Viola Davis's nostrils. He's given up on his life of fighting crime until he learns the bad guy's secret identity. Instead of alerting an adult, he takes the law into his own hands. Bad idea. He goes on a joyride in pursuit of the villain, and thank God no pedestrian got injured. He swings to the final battle like, oh, yo, like he's Tarzan or somebody. The bad guy drops a building on him, and he almost dies to death. Luckily, his suit is able to withstand the weight of the building, and his suit is probably heat resistant too, which is why the flames don't burn him alive. Unfortunately for the bad guy, the fire hurts like hell. During the fight, he's too close to the explosion, and after everything goes kaboosh. The good news is he survives, but the bad news is he'll be spending the rest of his life behind bars. When you're watching the movie, you should end it on this scene because if you wait until the after credit scene, it'll feel like you've wasted your time.
And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing.
Those are 24 reasons these movies are the same. You agree? Yes, no, maybe so. If not, politely share your thoughts in the comment section below and click the subscribe button for more 24 reason videos.
Best elevator music I've ever heard.